Like, it's coming back.
Nice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess it means mine's probably...
I'll probably play like 1 or 2 more missions, and then I should probably get off.
No, Jeff, you will play all night.
Over the weekend, maybe. I have some important sales calls tomorrow.
Ooh.
The sales of my company are going nuts right now. Because there's some stuff going on in the world.
What kind of stuff?
So, essentially, the way that text messages work, or at least one of the basic ways they work, is one of the universal formats for SMS messaging is basically your phone sends an email that your phone takes in and converts into an SMS message. So like it'll say like your phone number at AT&T.com as though it were an email address. And you send a message to that email address and then your phone takes it and turns it into a text, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it SMTP, which stands for the Smart Mail Transfer Protocol, or the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. It's email to phone. Anyway, a lot of it's kind of a terrible way to send messages, though, because it's basically a highway that is so overstuffed with incredible amounts of traffic because everyone sends messages this way. It's like everyone was traveling down the exact same freeway at the same time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it causes a lot of messages to not go through, or blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really affect you if you're like a one-to-one messaging, like me messaging you, but like it affects you if you're a business messaging 1,000 customers for a marketing email or something like that, or like a marketing text. Or if you're a police dispatch, you know, telling 1,000 officers that there's a shooting somewhere or something. Anyway, it became a big problem too because messaging that way is completely free, and all these scammers and spammer people that send you messages like, hey, your Amazon package is coming today, even though you didn't order an Amazon package. I get those all the time. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But, those kinds of fake text messages, they're using that format of texting because it's free. And also all the different carriers like T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, all of them accept those forms of messages. And so the FCC basically mandated the phone carriers to close down the gateway that accepts that form of message permanently, or face tens of millions of dollars in fines. So AT&T has to close that down forever, and then say, hey, if you businesses want to mass message people, you have to pay us to have our enterprise messaging. So they have to put that mass messaging how to pay well now. But anyway, it's making it so that like businesses have to actually like have a service that does enterprise text messaging. And that includes like police dispatch and all these things like that.
The freedom of the galaxy remains
it's really
in
bad in 911 centers.
Let us join the fight.
Most of them are using this email to phone messaging, and they have like 4 weeks to switch.
This operation will fuel liberty's future.
So pretty much every city and county is scrambling right now in their 911 centers to buy something that will allow better messaging. And so I've been talking to a ton of counties and cities to get it fixed. It's intense.
Yay.
But that was the main reason why like, I was in Orlando and I was in Tucson. It was like
Hellpods Prime.
Huh.
Allied engaging orbital
I didn't
thrusters.
know you sold phone product.
Well, it's a software that does like all forms of communication. So like SMS paging, email. It can do like IT alerts. Like it'll like tell a hospital, for example, it'll page a hospital alert if like their evidence room or like the room that keeps the chemicals at the right temperature drops out of temperature.
That's
Orbit.
They can do that for a restaurant, or like a lot of police offices use it so like evidence doesn't contaminate, for example.
Right.
Or it can like, hey, notify when the police gets a 911 call. It can be a software that tells all the officers where to go and page all the different officers. It's just a mass communication software essentially.
which is interesting. Yeah.
It is a very interesting field. It's interesting because our company does it in a way more robust way, where a lot of other companies are a lot more like, we do one thing and we have one use case specifically, and we're really specific to that. But ours is a lot more robust, and you can do like anything with it. It's crazy.
I don't even know what different type this is.
I actually, Chris, I was going to tell you this. I'm going to have a sales call in like a week and a half with Mackenzie Foos, who's the IT director for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Ooh.
I'm going to try and sell to the Memphis Grizzlies. So we'll see if that works. If I have to go to Tennessee for a Memphis Grizzlies game, I'll let you know.
Well, it's the off season, so.
Well, yeah, I know. I guess that's true. I probably won't have to go to a game, but I'll be talking to them soon, so. I have the contact information for the IT department for the Miami Dolphins too, so I was trying to talk to them. But they haven't ever responded.
Respond to me.
Which booster should I take? I'll take this. What mission type is this, Tari?
It's the, repel invasion.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if it's repel invasion, I'm gonna change some
If
things.
there's all four of us, should we do difficulty 10 then?
Oh yeah, please.
Hellpod launch suspended.
And let's do
Hellpod
Repel the
Prime.
Invasion though, that's a fun game mode. And it makes my stress levels very
I
high.
love it.
Mission preparation aborted.
But yeah, restaurants will use it, to, like keep track of food, or like even just like page like, hey, your reservation's ready, like those kinds of pages you get when you like sign up for a table. It can do that stuff. We have so many different types of clients.
That's a pretty big thing to be selling.
Yeah, it's a complicated sale. And you have to be smart.
This operation is no longer
That's
viable.
why when I was interviewing for this job, I was interviewing for like 3 months. Because it was
Hellpod
like,
Prime.
so
Engaging
it was
orbital
a lot of
thrusters.
jobs when they interview it tons of times, it's kind of like overkill. With this one, it actually kind of made sense because they had to like make sure
Orbit
it's just such a
synchronized.
complicated product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they need to make sure you're able to communicate complicated stuff well and be able to understand the product as well.
That's always
Explain
important.
the proper dick to hand ratio of masturbation.
It's also just like a very different sale than a lot of sales. Like setting an appointment at Wasatch, like when I was at Vivint and I was closing people and like setting up a doorbell camera, that is a very much simpler sell than this.
I
This
can't
doorbell go ding dong.
This doorbell go ding dong, and you can see bad guy.
Okay, one sec, I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's basically how it was. The Vivint sale's super easy. Because also, usually if someone's calling Vivint for a camera, something happened most of the time.
Yeah.
So if you can't sell someone on a doorbell camera when someone just barely tried to break into their house, then you suck. Like, when I was at RC Willie, I remember talking to guys that are like, hey dude, if a guy comes up to you and says, hey, I need a fridge. If you can't sell them a fridge when they need a fridge, you're a terrible salesman. Everyone needs a fridge. This isn't a commodity. This person needs a fridge, If they come to you and say, hey, my fridge broke, I have no fridge, and you can't sell them one, what did you do? Seriously, RC Willie's a really good place to get started in sales, like in the appliance section, because things like fridges or ovens, things like that, are usually things that people like actually, they have to buy it that day. Or they're going to go somewhere else and buy it that same day, because it's usually like, hey, my oven broke and I need to replace it, or something like that. It's not. Occasionally you'll run into a rich guy that's like, I'm renovating my 7th Airbnb. Like, occasionally you'll run into that, but most of the time it's like a regular person. It's like, hey, my fridge stopped working. I need a fridge today. If you can't sell a fridge that day, then like, I don't know what you did. Oh man. I feel like if you're in the furniture side, it's harder because like, it's not so like necessary in the moment most of the time. To like get a bedroom set, you know?
Yeah.
Dude. I remember when Haley and I were moving to this house here in AF back in the late Wasatch days.
Oh boy. Yeah.
We went to an Ashley Furniture because we were considering getting a new couch. And we got there and we told the salesman we want a new couch. Then he just went off about how he's in a competition and that the salesman who sells the most mattresses gets this big award. So he was like, you should come see the mattresses. And then started talking to us about mattresses. Keep talking about how like, hey, if I win this competition in the mattress thing, it's gonna be so cool. And we were like, we're
not
told you
here
we
to
wanted
buy
a
it.
couch.
That's so funny.
It was so bad. I was like, this is like the worst salesman example I've ever seen. Can you imagine going up to someone? It's like going to McDonald's and be like, I want the chicken nuggets. Or, but wait. If I sell Big Macs, though, I get a reward. He was like,
So you force them to take a Big Mac as well.
yeah, it's terrible. I was like, wow, that was awful. We just like left the store. We didn't even like end up looking at couches. We were just like, they're making it hard for us to buy.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'll never forget that. I remember coming home and telling like the leads at Wasatch that story about it. I used it as like a sales lesson, right? But it was just, man, that was a bad experience.
Is Chris ready to go?
Chris, I think he went to the bathroom or something.
Thought I heard him. Just why I asked. Oh well,
I think we heard his phone.
that might have been it.
Oh yes. Guess what I got at the butcher, Spencer?
A whole
What?
pig.
They had beef bacon.
Ooh.
What?
So cured beef belly slices. And it is incredible. I put it in fried rice this morning. It was amazing.
Jeez, that sounds incredible.
Next time they have beef bacon, we should just buy a bunch of it because that's like rare. It's not easy to come across. But the flavor is super awesome. If I ever could just find a beef belly at the store, I'm buying it.
Belly is a pretty good cut of meat usually.
It is. It's just, yeah. The thing about pork belly is it's amazing, but it is definitely punishing if you don't do it right.
Yeah.
It's incredible when it's done right, but it can be horrific. There's some meats that are like, it's almost impossible to mess them up, but that's not one of them.
That's true. Not everything is like ground beef, where it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
high impossible.
Ground beef is so, yeah. You could, even if it's slightly undercooked, who cares? If it's slightly overcooked, it's still good. Bacon's the same way, you know? Bacon's pretty much always good.
So
It can be
true.
soft, it can be crispy, it can be medium, it's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So... Woo!
Chris.
You remember Carl Youngblood? You remember Carl Youngblood, Spencer?
I remember him all too well.
So did you hear about the house he built with his Bitcoin?
Yeah, the insane one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, to fill you in on the story, Lincoln, Spencer and I sang in a barbershop chorus with this dude who bought 10,000 shares of Bitcoin when it was worth 35 cents a share at the time.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now he's obviously filthy rich. And even, back when we were talking to him, that was probably 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago now. And even then, he had millions in his Bitcoin account. And that was back when Bitcoin was only like 11,000. Like today, his Bitcoin's in like tens to hundreds of
Okay, sorry.
But anyway, he cashed out like $6 million of it back then and built himself a passive home, which are homes that they build in Germany and other parts of Europe, but they produce more energy than they consume. Which is very interesting. So yeah, his house produces like more electricity than it consumes. Which is a very interesting concept.
Yeah, actually, I mean, it depends on place, but most places are like power companies actually kind of like that because it helps base power. Because there's a certain amount of power that always needs to be in the grid.
Right.
And then there are peak moments when, like, certain parts of the day where, like, everyone is using more power. And then there are, like, times when everyone is sleeping when no one is using, like, a lot of power, right?
Right.
But if you have a house that is just producing energy and putting it back in the grid, then they don't have to produce as much power.
Right. Very interesting. I can't remember if it was in
They usually pay you also for that.
I don't know if he got anything like that, but I do know that his house was like the first one, at least in Utah, that exists.
Who is this?
Today, but back in 2018 or something like that was the case. It was a friend of Spencer and I. We used to sing in a barbershop quartet with him. He bought 10,000 shares of Bitcoin when it was worth 35 cents a pop.
Right. I remember you telling me about that guy.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
He retired for
I
like
had a
2
friend.
years.
I had a friend who also got into Bitcoin when it first came out, and he was telling all of us to get into it, but we thought it was sus, so we didn't.
Right.
And boy, do we!
He was one of my
regret
training
that now.
appointments for WFG, Spencer.
Oh, really?
And I took Weston to his house, and he was like, "Have you ever heard of Bitcoin?" And it turned into like a 2-hour discussion of what Bitcoin is, because Weston had no idea. And Carl's like, "No, I have millions of dollars in this shit."
That's amazing.
Weston was just like, "What?"
Freedom requires firepower.
That was so funny. And we almost got Carl to put like $6 million, or it was like $5 million into an annuity that would have paid us each like $100K. We almost did it. But then Carl was like, "You know what? Bitcoin's booming. I'm keeping it in there," which is probably a good decision because that's still over $100,000. Yeah. Now he has $100 million, if not more.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He was one of the first like big avid Bitcoin people, you know.
Requesting air support.
I'm like, "Carl, I wish I knew you like in 2012 when it first started, and it was like, or like 2008 when it first started, 2009, and it was a penny a share."
Sending in an eagle.
If you put $20 into Bitcoin back then, it'd be worth like $70 million.
Requesting orbital.
Yeah,
Isn't it crazy?
the amount of increase in value is just astronomical for that.
The people who got in the very back then, it was hard though, like because there wasn't that many of them, because you had to like mine it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But there wasn't as much, I guess, available bitcoins for purchase. You had to like get them.
What the hell is an actual Bitcoin?
It's
So-
basically a giant line of code.
Well, essentially what it is. Oh boy. I just got people dropped on top of me.
Requesting sentry.
One sec. Wait till I kill all these boatless and I can tell you all about it.
Yeah, Lincoln will probably explain it better than I would anyway.
Because that's how I've understood it. It's a line of code. So I'm like,
That's
how do you
very-
mine?
It's
How
kind
do
of
you
oversimplified
mine
way of
code?
saying it, but yeah. It's kind of like there's lines of code that have to obey certain rules, and like it's kind of like a credit card number, where it's like only specific sets of code actually count as a real one. There's a finite number of them that are like legitimate codes, and so people will set up extremely powerful PCs that run through infinite combinations to try and figure out what's a legitimate one, and that's how they mine it.
Right.
It's like password hacking, which this is like an oversimplified explanation, but that's the idea.
But what is it that makes a Bitcoin valuable?
What makes anything valuable?
Exactly. It's the same as regular money. It's just that people, like, the fact that there's a finite number of them, and then two, people began to value them, and that was basically
Calling in
it. People
reinforcements.
started to say this was valuable, and people were willing to spend money on it, and that's slowly.
That's so stupid.
That's how cash works. That's just how money works.
So
in
the thing
general.
is our entire currency right now is not backed by anything. There's nothing of real value in it. It's just paper. But we say it's worth
Right.
something, so it is.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
that's how money works. And
Yeah.
so essentially, someone was like, "Hey, why can't we do that with a virtual coin?" You know.
Exactly.
And so essentially, what they did though is they're like, "Well, but we have to have some like safeguards on this.
I need
So
stim.
like, you can't just mass produce it." Because otherwise you'd have the problem you get with normal money where you just print more. And code,
Yeah.
way easier to do. You just like replicate the code, right? So there's this very enigmatic dude named Satoshi. No one actually knows who he really is. Oh, I'm just dead. No one actually knows who he is, but he invented an algorithm. And a system for cataloging. Why is it spawning me on top of buildings?
You're all the way on top of the building?
And I can't get off unless I die. It's like silly. Anyway, so there's this thing called the blockchain, which allows you to verify that there's this, I don't know if you know what a hash code is.
No.
So it's essentially a unique code that's built by algorithms. And what you do is to mine Bitcoin is you use the algorithm to generate the valid hash, which is just a string of numbers essentially that follows very specific rules. And then you attach another string of code to it, which is a part of something called the blockchain, which verifies that it is actually.
Calling down fortifications.
I'm just getting decimated over here. That it verifies that it is actually a real like hash, and essentially it's just that string of numbers that acts as your money. And there are only a certain number of these strings of numbers. I forget how many of it. It's a certain, like maybe 100 million or so.
Yeah.
And so you can't just make these infinitely.
That's what gives it value. This finite
Yeah.
number.
And it can't just be any string of numbers. It's got to fit a certain algorithm.
Calling down a sentry.
And so if you have that, and essentially at the very beginning it was really easy to generate these numbers, but as time goes on, you can't have repeating strings of these numbers, these hashes, and so it becomes harder and harder to find new ones that haven't been made before. And so it takes longer and longer and more computing power to find these numbers. But essentially, each of these numbers is your virtual coin, and it's essentially attached to another string of code that says this is a real code, and it's valid. And you just pass that around. That's your coin, you know.
I knew when I first started Wasatch, Chris. You remember that when you first would walk into the office in Murray? The call center on the left, there was that like random corner office. That was like kind of closed off and had no windows. When I first started at Wasatch, there was a guy that worked there that was from another company. He worked for another business of Andrews that sold like berries. It was like the goji berry thing. It's on the side or whatever. But anyway, it was weird. But anyway, that guy, I walked into his office. It was when the 3080 graphics card had just come out, right? And I walked into his office and he had a shelf with like 8 boxes of 3080s. And if you remember, they were absolutely impossible to get. And I was in my head like, this guy's a scalper. Fuck this guy. But anyway, I talked to him about it. He's like, no, I'm a Bitcoin miner. I have like 8 PCs with tons of really powerful GPUs in them, pumping out Bitcoin code. And he said that he was making more money from Bitcoin mining than he was from his full-time job. Which I believe with how many GPUs he had if he was actually doing it productively.
And the funny thing is, you could get thousands of Bitcoin when you were first.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Because
You could get it really easily. But now, like a miner with that setup could only get like 1 or 2 coins a year.
But that's still a lot. I mean,
away.
you're making $200K a year if you sell them.
Yeah. And it'll just get even less because I think we're actually nearing the maximum number.
Yeah, there's pretty close to the maximum number, and then they're just gonna. The market will just be dictated by how many people are willing to buy.
Or use the Bitcoin to buy things.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that a lot of places are actually accepting Bitcoin.
Yeah. You have to. It's all about at that point the value of the Bitcoin comes in how like often are you selling and trading the Bitcoin.
Right. Have you seen that thing, Chris? There was a League of Legends competition in the really early days, like before, like in season 1 or something, where the contest winning was if you win the contest, you get $500. Second place was $200, and then third place was 25 Bitcoin.
What the heck?
Because back then it was only worth like 10 cents. But nowadays, whoever won that, whoop, that's worth $2.5 million today.
How did that happen? Why did I go flying?
Isn't that hilarious, though? You do the worst in the competition, you walk away with the best prizes. That's my
unless they sold it.
Yeah, if they sold it immediately, then yeah. Which, I mean, could have happened if they weren't really believers in it. They might not even sold it. They might have just lost the code. They might not even like kept it. Because that's another downside to Bitcoin is you can just lose it if you don't have your like, code kept somewhere smart.
Yeah, there's actually a large number of coin that is kind of just lost because no one has access to.
Yeah, a lot of people like
that information anymore.
You put it on a hard drive and something happens to the hard drive or something like that, or they just lose where they saved it, things like that, and then there's a bunch
or it gets destroyed or erased, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the blockchain is it keeps track of every code that's already been mined. So like, if someone tries to mine code that's already been mined, they're like, nope, that's already there. It already exists. So you can't use that.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. I technically own like $2 in Bitcoin.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's just because my brokerage gave it to me for free for New Year's.
Fun.
Here's $2 in Bitcoin.
Push north, boys. We're running out of time.
It's actually more like $8 now because of how crazy it's increasing. But we're gonna lose. We gotta destroy these things.
Gotta push
And I
north.
can't do anything because every time I land, I explode.
Oh no! Wait, we failed?
Yeah.
Oh,
There
now
were
we're running out
12
of time.
things on the ground, and had been on the ground for a very long time.
Dang.
This is Pelican 1.
I'm out of ammo.
Visual on the extraction zone.
How did I die?
I don't know. I've been very confused about how I've been dying most of this game.
There's no
So
way I'm gonna live.
I have just spontaneously exploded half the time, and then been spawned on top of buildings the other half of the time. Jeff, you could do it.
Their lines were in our...
Oh!
We can do no more for this city today. The mission is failed.
That's like using Donald Trump's meme coin.
Coordinates
Or
received.
Dogecoin or
This is
something like that.
Pelican
So
1
stupid
returning
also,
to
because
extraction radius.
there's like an infinite number of those. And
Yeah.
that's why they
Meme
never really
coins-
catch on the same way as Bitcoin does, because of the
Yeah.
finite number thing. But the meme coins only generate value based on like if a ton of people are buying them or not. That's literally it.
Yeah, because if people are into the meme, that's why you buy it. They think
Exactly.
it's funny.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board.
Which is actually crazy that you can make money off doing that.
Yeah.
Like what's their name? The Hawk Twa girl made so much money off of her coin. It is insane.
Yeah, I forgot about her. But yeah,
Trump did too. Trump
the
made
hot
billions
Twa
off of his.
coin? Yeah.
Well, that's why they call it
Silver
a
is
rug
under
pull
attack.
too, though, because
We have not a
they say
single
you're gonna make a
moment
ton
to
of money
waste.
off of it, but then in the end, only
The
they make
Helldivers
money
battle
off of it.
Well, yeah, because you just
Let us
bought.
decide
Well,
where
because
to
generally
end the fray.
they have the largest number of those
Let's
coins.
do defense.
Mission coordinates locked.
It's weird because like
Pods prime.
if Trump says, "Hey, I'm gonna sell a bunch of coins
Engaging
and they're
orbital
valued at
thrusters.
$10 a pop," let's say he says that and starts selling it for $10, the value is gonna tank immediately as soon as people stop buying it. All of a sudden, they're worth a penny, and then
Orbit
Trump's got
synchronized.
$1 per coin.
Well, the thing that Trump's doing with it though is
Hellpod
all the
launch
money that
suspended.
they
Hellpod's
put
prime.
into it, like that they exchange to get their coins, he
Yeah.
puts into a fund and
Right.
gets it invested, so it makes more money for him.
Right. I mean, that's what billionaires do.
So 10 billion Trump coins get sold, each for I don't know
It
$10
literally
each.
like doubled his net worth. The Trump coin thing. It's crazy.
There's this whole investigation going on if that's even legal as president, but
Oh, I think
knows?
it's sure not.
it's not. But it's going to take a while for that to get through the courts.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Trust me, in my line of work, again, because I saw the police departments, I'm very aware of how slow the gears of government turn.
If anybody wants to know about how slow the legal system works, you should ask me.
That's actually true too.
You lived it, so
Yeah, it was so fun.
Okay. Dude, that story's so weird. I remember when I first talked to Jareth after that, he was like, "Yeah, dude, I just like woke up one morning and Kaden called me. He's like, dude, I need you to take me to jail."
Wow.
Oh my god.
Caden's in jail right now.
No,
No, that was like
a
8 years
while
ago.
A while
That was like
Okay.
8 years ago.
Yeah. I remember when that happened.
I heard about it because Brandon called me and to tell me that Kaden went to jail.
Or at least I remember Jeff telling me about it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck, Caden? We're doing a defense mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm
So,
going to change this then. If we're doing defense, I need probably an auto cannon and Probably also a rocket launcher. Yeah, that should do.
We hold the line.
We do.
Do not falter.
It's just kind of interesting because just thinking about it.
How are you feeling, Spencer, about the verdict?
I love it. I take it every mission.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I mean, that's personal preference. I just personally love it.
I just didn't feel like it did much for me last mission. I'll try it again, though.
Let's all do the
Just gotta
verdict.
get used to using a gun.
Yeah, I found it fits my playstyle very well.
I'm gonna take the exploding crossbow. Fuck it. Oh, you bullies, get out of my way, cause I am really too tough.
Hawk to a girl, though. She's potentially facing some legal repercussions for her meme coin.
Yeah, just because she's not the president.
Yep. It was an official act. It was an official act. I did it as an official act as president.
I should bring the eruptor. Just because.
Yes, you should.
Hellpod launch.
I have it. It has let us go. It's just kind of what I was saying before, though, is that if you think about it, essentially anything could be money, so long as everyone agrees that it can act as a medium of exchange. There are historical examples of like islanders using shells that way, you know. So, and actually, even in the World Wars, people would trade cigarettes like they were money. So,
Wild.
so it makes
I can
sense
tell
that
you
we can
all
just
about the
kind of come up
currencies
with
in
code.
jail.
Huh?
I said I could tell you all about the currencies in jail.
Oh, you probably could.
You love jail. You don't know about jail.
Our enemy would turn this city into a
And you, my
correlation
friend, would
tyranny.
be the belle
Do
of the
not let
ball.
them.
Don't cross the soul.
Calling down support weapon.
Please, Michael.
Down support weapon.
Calling down fortifications.
Support weapon is down.
Calling down a sentry.
Calling down fortification. Calling down a sentry.
Oh, the sea soldiers are wanting to get in from this side, I think.
Let him in.
Open the gate.
They're gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
That's exactly what I was
Calling
thinking
down
of.
a sentry.
They're
There's no
probably
war
gonna
code.
warp in right here, so let's get things all
Same energy.
solidified.
Flames of justice.
No pain, no freedom.
No pain, no freedom. I love that line so much.
Calling down.
Some of the lines in this are so
Calling
good.
down a sentry. Support weapon inbound.
Takes, jeez. I could have already had my second one down by the
Illuminate ships incoming.
Here they come.
This is gonna be crazy, boys.
Already got one.
More incoming.
Jeez.
I'm out.
There's one right above me.
What? How'd I die?
Reinforcing.
I was just standing still and it said death, then I died and it said death by impact. What?
How interesting.
Calling
Impact
down the
isn't
support
even
weapon.
playing this right now. He's playing League of
true.
Legends.
Yeah, he's playing with FlyQuest and he's not that good anymore, but we still
Heavy.
take it.
Harvester,
Southwest,
west.
50 meters.
Impact was actually super good last year though, but this year he's been kind of busy. But I can't blame him. Nobody's really, I mean, outside of Korea, nobody's really that good
Westgate
anymore.
broken.
Even LPL's kind of bad now.
Even China's bad?
This year they're not that great.
More prosperity.
It's basically only Korea again this year.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Ugh.
And even then, it's basically 2 teams in Korea. It's kind of a boring year of League. Part of that is how Riot changed the game. It made it so that only very specific types of players benefit from. It's not like how it used to be where you could play with like tons of different styles. You know what I mean? There's not much creativity in the game anymore. It's just kind of, it's a little too uniform in how you can think about the game.
Calling down a sentry. Their lives were in our hands.
That was the cool thing about early League, is that everyone could play it differently. It didn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like there's one way to play the game, and they keep making it more and more and more that way.
And
if
there
you don't
is
follow
no...
that single book of rules, you're gonna get fucked.
Sentry.
And what Riot says is like we do that because then it makes the barrier of entry easier for new players. Which I mean, like, sure, I get that, but it makes the game a lot less fun.
A lot more boring.
And fun is the first barrier of entry.
Well, the thing is if you want the entry barrier for the game to be more appealing to new players, maybe don't make every single player character like Yasuo or Aphelios.
Or yeah,
or
Aphelios,
Cassante.
Cassante. Aphelios and Cassante, to read their abilities, you have to read like a whole book.
Yeah.
Do you remember Garen, where you're just like, hey, press Q, it's like run faster, and then silence someone. That's it.
Yeah, and then
You swirl.
Like both areas is like, you spin.
I'm out.
like literally, it's you know, if they didn't focus so much on making like all these like insanely broken champions, maybe the entry level wouldn't be so much of a problem.
Yeah. It wasn't a problem in early League, and that was a huge thing. The champs were easy to understand. Like back
Champions
when we
were
started playing,
easy.
Thresh was like the most complicated champion.
That's the thing though, is like the champions weren't easy, but they were simple, you know?
Yeah, like Lee Sin. Like, he's hard to play, but his abilities are super simple.
And
Right.
it's usually just a double click, you know? You just...
Yeah. Like, you throw the thing at an enemy, if it hits him, you can go again and you dash at him. That's like literally as complicated as these games.
Requesting fortifications.
And like the thing with like modern League too is that like with how they've like treated everything with like the different champions, it's kind of gutted like longtime players' fun abilities and everything like that, because there's champions like say Annie who are kind of like unable to compete anymore, because if Annie competes, you know, like you just like end up fighting against like what's his name, like Wei or something like that.
Yeah, and his range sucks. Annie's weird now. She can only be a CC champ. She has like no damage. Remember back in the day when Annie could like one-shot everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could get entire
She used to be a
pentakills
carry,
with her
and
ult.
now she's like a setup champ. And that's it.
Even champions like Zoe, like now, I feel like are
Zoe's trash now.
yeah, they're trash because you have champions like Cassante, who like it doesn't matter how much like
Zoe can one-shot you if she hits you with a skill shot that's kind of hard to land. Cassandra
Yeah.
can just one-shot you. You know what I mean? Like, they made like the champions like two like Sunday there's no risk and you can just one-shot me.
yeah. But like what I'm saying is like Cassante, like he can probably tank
Requesting sentry.
Zoe like fairly well and everything like that. So it's like you have
Yeah.
Zoe, who is this champion that's supposed to be able to like one-shot people if played well, but like now she can't one-shot Cassante, so like what good is she?
Well, yeah, but then Cassandra can also do just as much damage as her and be a full tank.
Yeah.
Cassandra can legitimate assassinate people. It's insane. He can assassinate power of democracy. Like he can literally take him out like this.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is that like all the new champions do percent HP damage.
Yeah. Or just
At least like
damage. Or just
it's percent HP damage for tanks, and then it's like true damage
Requesting advanced weaponry.
for
Calling down a sentry.
for like mages and assassins.
Calling down fortifications.
And like that was okay with Bane first because it was a unique identity for her to be like the tank.
Reinforcing.
But then like
Yeah.
they made her lose her entire identity because like everyone had it. And then she became the champion that had the worst.
Did I think Flesh Mob got past the gate to
Yeah,
the generators.
it's changing me right now.
Freedom never sleeps. Calling down a sentry.
Balance in this game is bad.
Requesting sentry.
Well, the thing about like Vayne is she's supposed to be this like high risk, high reward champion,
More
right?
prosperity.
But like now you have other champions like Kaisa who do it better.
And you can do it pretty low risk with guys.
Calling
It's
down
not
a
like you can just
sentry.
build AD, you can just shoot W's from across the map. You get all the rewards without the risk.
Calling
Right.
down a support
But like
weapon.
that's what Kaisa was supposed to be originally. It's like Vayne 2.0.
Right.
And so like
The Kai'Sa originally was super cool, but it's all gone.
Calling down a sentry.
yeah.
Requesting sentry. Requesting
But yeah,
advanced
it's like
weaponry.
stupid. They like come up with like these concepts and then they like completely change it. Like there's the meme of
I'm out.
Rise like getting like 20 reworks because he
Yeah.
has.
My favorite is the Kishaway video with the Pinky and the Ray. You remember that? The new Rise thing? And they couldn't get it right. That's so
No, I don't remember that.
They were trying to do the combo where you like rise over for new into the enemy team, right? As the does explode. So they
Oh.
but they couldn't get it right, and the new duel would keep exploding before they go through, and then it was just
Calling down a sentry.
that's so cool. Good old days.
Requesting advanced weaponry. New mag.
Yeah.
Throwing supply beacon.
Sending down an equipment package.
Calling down a support weapon. Calling down a sentry.
Ugh,
Calling in reinforcements.
we're halfway through.
Hold the line.
Yeah, exploding crossbow's actually kind of insane.
I like these weapons. Oh, there's a dude in here
Requesting
under
sentry.
the ground.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting fortification.
Requesting sentry.
Reloading.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Oh, fuck, I killed myself.
I've done that a lot this game. Here, let's bring you back.
Thank you. I've accidentally shot my feet. Oh, you threw me back to where I was.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Fine. How merciful.
We're a team,
Calling
you
down a
know?
sentry.
Beautiful upon the mountains where the people live.
Going down a support weapon. Going down a sentry.
I'm pretty sure that Lincoln's hostage moment will forever be one of my favorite.
It's one of mine.
Oh, damn.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
That's what I
Requesting
remember seeing is-
sentry.
This was, I think, 2013. We were playing this game where Lincoln was playing Nasus Top. And he was getting chased down by the solution. And the solution, like, got Lincoln all the, like, he was chasing all the way down top, and Lincoln was just running away.
Calling in
Lincoln got,
reinforcements.
or Lucian got Lincoln to, like, 10% health. And the Lucian's completely full. And Lincoln just turns around, use him, and he dies.
It was literally
Thing
like,
I've ever seen. It's so unexpected.
It doesn't feel like it was that long ago.
It was like
Calling
11
down a
years
support
ago.
weapon.
it was a long time
It was
ago.
before my vintage.
Reinforcing.
We were regularly playing
I'm out.
League back then.
Yeah, it was like in our... It was either like right when I was still a senior in high school or maybe summer before my vintage. Spencer, are you muted?
Nope.
Are you... Oh, okay. Just get quiet.
Calling down a support weapon.
Are you sad?
No.
Are you mad at me?
No. No.
Joining the friends.
Oh, I need help.
I'm not. Why would I be mad at you of all people, Jeff?
I need help. There's 3 flesh mobs coming up. You man!
That response, Jeff.
Just saying.
Requesting sentry.
You know,
Calling down a sentry.
I'm glad we have this game.
That was seriously a goated moment, though, when Legion did that with the
Calling down a sentry.
Nasus.
He was just like, stop it, you're incredible.
Requesting advanced
I
weaponry.
ulted and then one-shot him. It was really funny.
Yeah.
Calling down fortification.
It just looks so fucking funny.
Because that
Lucian
Lucian, he
works so
thought
hard to get you down to low health.
that Lucian thought he had me. He's like, yeah, I can get it.
Requesting
Part of the reason I ran away
He
was
ran you like
because,
halfway down the whole way.
I'm out.
yeah, part of the reason I ran away is because I didn't want him to have allies to come and help him, you know?
Oh, I see, yeah. I thought you were waiting for your ult.
Max
I was
energy.
too, but I also didn't want, like, to be 2v1ing, you know?
Yeah, yeah. You got him to chase you across the entire map, and you're just like, okay,
Calling
one
down a
shot.
support weapon.
And then once my ult came up, I was like, alright, let's do this!
Calling down a
Oh, that was
sentry. Requesting sentry.
One more, boys. One more.
Spencer, were you
Tagging
playing with us
location
in that
ever.
first match when Tatum was playing
Illuminate.
fire and he was like 1v5ing for like 2 minutes?
Yes.
I still have the video of that.
That was
Calling down
fun.
a sentry.
I recorded that because it was the most obscene thing I've ever seen.
I'm out.
I'll send that to Kaden in a couple of days. Remember this?
What difficulty are we on?
10.
Why is there not a reply?
5 minutes remaining. I repeat, 5 minutes remaining. Has been well delivered. May your extraction be swift.
They know we hunt them.
Indeed.
Roger. Pelican 1 will re-attempt pickup at extraction zone.
Well, I think it's
This is
because there
Pelican
was
1.
no
I have
Leviathan.
visual on the extraction
Oh
zone.
yeah, it's true. We weren't getting bombarded by the.
There were like a few what do you call them? Stingrays, but not a lot. Like
Yeah.
normally there are like how many stingrays? Like 3 leviathans.
Yeah, and you're getting bombarded from every angle with the Leviathans. Also, I think me taking exploding crossbow actually made a huge difference in my personal game. Because you can kill them so much faster with this thing.
I was like legit watching for Leviathans the entire round, and there wasn't a single one.
Ever since the patch where they buffed everything, I pretty much only play the
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
unless it's buffed.
Reinforcement
It's very
budget
hard to play
depleted.
exploding crossbow with buffs.
They just are too everywhere.
Extraction complete.
You know what I mean?
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Jump right on top. And then, like, you have to fire.
Yeah.
This city will soon be a shining beacon of freedom once more.
Well, I should probably go to bed.
Yeah, it's that time.
We had a solid day of diving. We are protecting Super Earth, and we made good progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
times.
Good times. Wait, whoa, we lost a lot of citizens. Holy crap. Minus 575.
That was basically because of our exploding weaponry. I brought the eruptor, you brought the...
Oh, yeah. You had a Raptor, I have exploding crossbow. Woo! That's the classic combo for me and Lincoln.
Jeez,
Lincoln and I have been
Eagleopolis is
taking those
struggling.
weapons for months now as our
Yeah.
primaries. Yeah.
Eagleopolis is struggling. Poor
Yeah,
little
it
city.
is.
Yeah, a lot of people have been working at the Remembrance one because it's so close to being 100%. I think everyone just wants to see it fill up and then go to the other one. But the Illuminate are not letting go of it easily.
We lost many
No.
good Helldivers today.
I got more kills than Spencer.
Welcome
Spencer, were
aboard,
you
Helldiver.
masturbating?
No.
That's
I
why
was-
you were so quiet.
I usually
Wow.
focus on minions. Today I was focusing on heavy enemies like the
Allied
Dreadnoughts.
destroyer.
Ah, yes. Well, thanks for playing, guys. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was.
Until next time. See you guys.
We're already a third of the way through the 2.5 billion Illuminate.
Yeah, let's go.
That was funny.
We must win the order.
Teach
We
him a
must.
lesson.
And I'll see you guys later. Good night.
See you, Jeff.
Good night, boys.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
This is Coretta Kelly with an emergency broadcast. Super Earth is under attack. The Illuminates are invading. All citizens are advised to seek shelter immediately.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Megacity, including Prosperity City itself. Helldiver and SEAF units are engaged in fierce urban fighting on multiple fronts. Superstone Park has been destroyed. VHF channel 1612 will broadcast up-to-date citizen alerts.
Coordinates received. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
Oh, was there a drop? Someone drop a resupply in here?
Yeah,
Engage
it's in this
orbital
area.
thrusters.
Or is it just here?
It's back there. It's right
It's
back over
right-
here. Yeah,
I was just wondering if you dropped it or if it was just here when we got here.
I dropped it. There's a
Okay.
car right here if you want to
Synchronized.
drive.
I don't.
Not especially. Oh no, that's not a. That's the cognitive that was gone.
Yeah, no, it's done. There's a thing right here we can do if we care about doing extra objectives.
There's the escape pod right over there. Yeah. Do it. We'll start running to the next thing.
Calling down a sentry.
Who's that?
It's south.
Hello.
Countless high liberty citizens call
Hello.
the city home.
How's
Be
it going?
prepared.
Property.
Good. First time doing this. I think he's
Oh
been
my
doing them. I saw him online
Been doing
earlier.
it today, right?
Yeah, I've been playing for a couple hours.
They're trying to figure out what to do to kill some of these things. The big ship that flies above your head.
Oh yeah, that just takes a lot of stuff to kill it. The Patriot exosuit works pretty well.
Those rockets.
Yep.
Does the exosuit stop boatless?
It does, yeah.
Cool. Just walk right over them.
I can see that being really good on these maps. Yeah.
Well, because you got these nice wide highways to go through.
Requesting orbital. Requesting sentry.
As much as I like the Raptor, I feel like it's a hard one on these maps. Other than it's really nice to blow up the bases from wherever away.
Outpost cleared.
Nice shot. Just one rocket will take that out.
Oh, I took it out with the minigun.
Oh, just with the minigun?
Yep.
Saw the the gun will eat it fast.
Ate it alive, huh?
Yeah. The Patriot exosuit works so well against the ILLUMINATE. I've just been taking it every mission so far.
Alright,
That's
so
one
what are
way
we
to do
supposed
it, huh?
to do over here?
Take out this overship.
I don't see it. Oh, over there.
Illuminate. Southwest. Far.
Why does it have that mark right here? So,
I also want to point
No,
out
it's in there.
these little swing things
Objective located. Northeast.
have little super destroyers on them.
Oh, cool.
Seats.
Oh, yeah?
Marking location.
Such a
Oh, it's
fun.
cool.
Oh, it's so fun.
oh come
No!
on.
Fucker.
Shot him like 5 times. Okay, so is that the thing we need to destroy over there?
Yep, that's the one.
Why is it marked here though?
We need to find a terminal. There should be a terminal somewhere nearby. I think it's up here.
Objective
There it
located.
is.
Northeast.
It's
There's
just up
over
on,
there.
on this wall here.
Cancel that.
Okay, I got it.
That was not boatless.
They're around this part. Is there 2? How many of them are there?
It shows that there's 2.
I just did 2.
Oh, yeah, no, maybe just the one.
No, there's 2.
No, it's going. It's going.
I know, I opened 2.
There was 2. You got them? I
One
love
on
it.
each
Underneath the park, there's an anti-ship gun.
It's
Our
such a
parks are all...
so good.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Kids are playing on high ordnance missiles, laser cannons.
There's a whole bunch of people running right there. Good people, not bad people. Don't kill them.
Okay, so this part's a little weird, but there's
Turn the cranks.
There's 2 cranks here. One controls how far you're pointing up, and the other one controls which direction you're pointing.
So I
where
don't
are
want to
the
initiate the
cranks?
firing sequence until you get it in the right spot, right?
Right. I have a theory. I've not used this, but I think we can use this to destroy a Leviathan. I've never done that, but I think we can.
Oh, so is that the one crank? Where is the other ones next to it? Okay.
Illuminate. Southwest. Far.
You got some Seif guys with you now.
Just cover me.
I gotcha.
I think that's up Right.
Ah. Sorry.
How do you know it's in the right place? Will it beep?
Nope,
No.
you just gotta aim it.
ILLUMINATE. Southwest.
You just gotta guess, huh?
Yep.
You want to give that a try?
Yep, let's go.
And we're gonna have to fire it multiple
3,
times.
2, 1.
So get ready to shoot it again. It has shields. You're gonna have to shoot it, I think, 4 times.
Did it hit
I
it?
don't think that worked.
You need to go a little higher? It hit somewhere on it.
Very
What
bottom.
about
Southwest. Far.
Try again.
from right here? Okay. You ready?
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
I just raised it a little bit.
I didn't see where it went, so I was busy with guys out here.
It definitely hit it.
right
Get
on.
it?
Watch
Oh,
out,
fuck.
here comes the jet.
There's another one flying around too. I saw it
There
up
you
there.
go.
Calling down a sentry.
How's it looking so far?
It's hitting it right on.
Okay, I'll just keep going.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, you lost your ship.
That's alright. It was almost out of ammo anyways.
Do we want to try to hit it on the get those circles instead?
I think you got it.
Matter?
Keep going. It's looking damaged.
Just
It's
keep
just
shooting
gonna
it.
take a couple more shots.
No, that looks like it's going. Is it down?
It's falling.
There it goes.
Does that mean we need to lower it?
Nope.
No,
there's no
I think it's dead.
It's going. I'm just gonna fire one more just for fun.
Alright.
Freedom has
Oh, there's
prevailed.
lots of ammo here.
Now
For
head to the
people who need it.
extraction point.
Now we need to find the Leviathan and shoot it.
So we've got this one right here, right? I don't know
Just
how
saw
you would
Leviathan.
time this thing to get a Leviathan on a 5-second cooldown.
I bet it'd kill it in one hit.
If you could get it to
Probably.
hit. That sounds like a tough chore.
Yeah.
I think it goes in a circuit, so if you're patient or know it's circuit,
Yeah.
it'll probably work.
You got these guys coming with us?
Yep.
Follow me.
How do you command them? Do you just use the Q command?
Q.
Mm-hmm.
Use Q and say, follow me.
Ah, interesting.
Follow me. Follow me.
They don't move very fast.
Follow me.
Freedom forever.
I'm gonna have like no kills this round.
Oh god.
You almost
That-
shot me. It's auto cannon.
Follow me. Follow me.
Yeah, come with us, dude.
Yep.
There's nothing out there for you.
How
It's all in
close do you
here.
have to be to him to get him to follow you?
Follow me.
Not that. That's
Just pretty
close to him.
Follow me.
Do you need to salute to them first, or?
Nope.
No, you just click follow me.
Okay.
Democracy always.
Follow me.
There's
Let's
another
go,
one right
boys.
there.
Oh, Leviathan.
Where are you?
Northwest.
Oh, we missed our chance. Can you shoot the guns off of it?
Follow me.
I believe so.
I
if you
tried.
can target it.
Extraction
hard
is
to hit,
available. Calling down a sentry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not just gonna leave it.
Yeah, Leviathan is shooting at me.
Follow me.
How am I missing every freaking shot on those guys?
My life for Super Earth.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Cannot see anything. Why is it all smoky?
I think a building collapsed.
For some reason I can see a ship through the building. Oh, is that my ship?
Oh yeah.
Like highlighted purple.
Whoa.
Their lives were in our hands.
What happened?
Civilian died. That was a Tesla over there.
Illuminate.
There was a Tesla over there.
Outpost cleared.
Their lives
Ow.
were in our hands.
Oh god.
Are these guys using liberators?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah, see, I wanted to come with the knight.
Follow
But,
me.
I might actually bring them next time.
yeah, but everything resets, so I'm saying I need to see if I can get it to give me the right ammo, or the right weapons. Loadout.
Calling in extraction.
I was looking at the Knight as a pretty solid machine gun to bring. Has like no recoil, 70 ammo.
Hold position.
Shoot.
Was that the pre-order gun?
Yeah, it's with the bonus pack.
Throwing supply beacon. ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, I'm hovering on my screen now. I'm not even running, I'm just hovering.
Hold position. Calling down a walker.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, right on me, too.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Oh, I didn't see the Stingray.
Nope, me either. No sign of it.
There wasn't even blue lines.
Clear landing zone.
I called you guys in. Somewhere.
Yep.
Come here, Blobby. Oh, that was your thing, dang it.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh my
Nice
god.
shot.
That's so funny.
it looked like a blob, sorry.
That's perfect. Hey, at least you know you're accurate.
Yeah, no, I saw him
Grab
sitting
all the
there and it
samples.
looked like a blob.
Go, go, go. If you grab samples, go.
Oh!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Hopefully I can get the right time. Well, the diligence was pretty nice.
You will forever be remembered as heroes of Metropolis.
Well, now there's more of us. We want to go to a harder level.
Yeah.
Or do you want to finish up these first?
Oh, look
Yeah,
at the
okay,
amount of civilians killed.
How many did we kill?
Enough to
We
lose like
lost,
750 points.
It counts if the enemy kills them too.
Yeah,
I think that's at least 30.
that's okay. I was killing a whole bunch of them at the beginning because I didn't know what they were.
Oh.
Kind of sad this is only going for 3 days.
A week? I thought it was 6 days.
No, 65 hours. Or something like that. maybe 4 days. I don't know, 3 or 4 days.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver. We can never have too many heroes fighting for peace. A victory for democracy.
All right, maybe you have to change out your stuff here first.
Up the angled grip for my Raptor now.
I can get the angled grip on my Diligence. It increases the vertical recoil by a ton, though.
Well, for
ergonomics.
Raptor, it doesn't matter. I want it for the ergonomics boost.
Guess if you have a semi-auto, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, is there any reason to get the vertical versus the angled?
Well, you want them as close together as you can. That puts the recoil centered.
The vertical recoil is way better on the foregrip than the angled one. It's ergonomics is all it increases.
Yeah, so angled would only be good for a semi-auto where you're not worried about spray pattern. Or you have really good recoil control and you're more focused on ergonomics.
The Raptor or the Lich 10.
Do this.
So the ergonomics reduces like the delay on like swinging a weapon and it aiming in the direction you're aiming.
Yeah, it's the aim.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's give it a try. Let's get off of this one.
The Slugger desperately needs that. They really should have given the Slugger some stuff.
Super Earth is under attack. We have not a single moment to
Alright, so we have either evacuate high value assets or destroy Illuminate. Let's
Mission
evacuate.
coordinates locked.
This is the defense mission, I think, right?
Hellpods prime.
Sitting on the wall.
Engaging
Is it?
orbital thrusters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is good.
Orbit synchronized.
But you're in a city. Oh, wow. I wonder how this is going to look.
It's cool.
What about here?
So what do you bring on this one? You have to bring turrets and stuff, right? HMGs? Or anti-tank emplacement?
The HMG emplacement's pretty good. I have not yet used the anti-tank emplacement. I assume it's good, though. And then I also bring a lot of expendable anti-tanks and the Commando. The Commando's pretty good against the Harvesters, surprisingly.
Yeah. Everyone's got the turret.
Yeah, I was just all popped out on the turret. I don't know if I want mines or...
Is there going to be civilians like running through the enemies?
There are some. There's also Siege soldiers helping defend as well.
Yeah. I'm worried about Tesla zapping them all if they're like going to be in amongst the enemies. But we'll see.
Launch.
Yeah, let's give this a try. Yeah, they made it harder to blow up those ships that come in, so gone are the days of just throwing a bunch of rocket pods down and anti-tanks blow them all up smithereens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a minute and a half. Okay, so where are the front gates? All the way down here?
North. Yeah, there's two. There's one on the left and one far right.
Oh yeah.
So we want to close this one up.
Calling down fortifications.
Right here.
Calling down fortifications. Proof of our resolve.
Oh, there's already HMG placements right here. So
Yeah, there's a bunch.
This spot up here is probably my favorite.
Requesting sentry.
Freedom requires firepower.
Calling down
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Deploying requires firepower.
Calling down fortifications.
If you've got that there, I want to throw this somewhere where it won't blow it up.
Well, I've tried
And
to
Mia.
figure out a good spot for it. It's
Just
gonna,
got a
like,
rocket.
Impede everything.
Just throw it way up and find out.
I'll throw it over here next time, above us, or above me.
I just guess I'll hang on to this HMG emplacement until this one's gone.
Throw it out so you can get it recharged.
I'm out.
Calling down fortifications.
Oh my gosh.
They're already here.
It was starting them like right inside of our stuff.
Oh, that thing's already gone. Crying out loud.
It's because they dropped right inside of it at the very beginning. It's nice, you know, what's the point of the walls when they can just come right inside?
Yeah.
Calling down a support weapon.
We'll just open the door.
Just throwing expendable anti-tanks out as often as I can, so.
Support weapon inbound.
Calling down a sentry.
I'm out.
If my shield gets in your way, let me know.
Fires fast.
Calling down fortifications.
Let me know if my mortars start hitting you.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Support weapon inbound.
Mortar's a dangerous gun.
Yeah, but it's
Requesting fortifications.
ripping them to shreds.
Throwing supply beacon. How'd you like to taste of freedom? Calling
I
down
mean,
a
the
sentry.
Teslas are kind of the best thing against these guys.
We got a stingray coming in.
Oh, goody.
I heard him. I don't see where he is.
Calling down a support weapon.
Deploying support weapon.
Requesting fortifications.
Requesting advanced
There it
weapon.
is.
There it
West
is.
side.
Yeah, found it.
Yeah.
Reinforcing. Wait. Requesting fortifications.
Calling down a
Calling
sentry.
down fortifications.
defenses are right in my way. I can hear one. Where is he? I think he's inside the wall right here.
There was somebody over here inside this wall.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down a support weapon. Calling down a supplies.
Calling down fortifications.
Oh crap, Kyle, this might block you. Hopefully you're inside of it.
North.
Oh, good. Put you in it. Yeah, just barely. Oh yeah, the HMG's placement is so good against everything.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting.
Oh, right on top of us.
Have a taste of democracy.
Hey, I jumped over the wall.
Calling down a
I
sentry.
mean, exploded over the wall. Your mortars are blowing up all the turrets.
Calling down fortifications.
Yeah, it just fucked me up and all the turrets all around me. Oh my god.
Our citizens depend on you for their safety.
Requesting sentry.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Calling down fortifications. Calling down a support weapon. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a sentry. Switch. Requesting fortifications.
Your mortar's gonna end up killing us. They keep
Don't
shooting
have
at our...
guys near you.
There's a guy stuck in... There's a guy stuck in the wall below us. And so it's shooting at him.
Okay, then don't put anything near that spot.
That's where everything we have is. It just blew up every single one of my things over here.
Well, I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna keep throwing them out. They kill lots of guys over here by me.
And they blow everything else up at the same time. Can't get off this stupid shit. Look at this thing. Stuck on my turret.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Freedom forever.
Hey Kyle, can you shoot me?
Calling down a sentry.
Punch me or something? I'm stuck in my turret and I can't get out. And it's empty.
Requesting fortifications.
You might have to kill me.
Requesting fortifications.
There we go. Thank you.
Requesting sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down fortification. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Calling down fortification. Say hello to democracy.
Illuminate. North.
Wish they'd make the turret smart enough not to shoot at the shields.
Squid.
The blaze of justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kill
Let's try that.
civilians. That'd be nice.
Requesting fortification. No one takes my freedom.
Oh my gosh, why does it keep glitching me into my turrets?
Never mind. East.
I can't use these apparently because it won't let me out.
Calling down a support weapon.
Can you still fire from it?
Yeah, it still has bullets,
Calling down a sentry.
but it's really annoying that it keeps locking me in.
Well, let me know when you want to be broken out.
Oh. I just saw like 6 siege soldiers get sapped.
by
Because they
my
walked into your Tesla.
All at once.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Oh man.
Do we have ammo somewhere?
They're all over the
There's
place.
some back here.
West.
I threw a resupply right on that platform
Supply beacon.
earlier.
Oh, I've used all those.
And they're over here.
Calling down fortifications. Requesting advanced weaponry.
Alright, can you break me out of this thing?
Yeah.
Freedom. Bread yet burned.
Thanks.
Extract when ready.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
The enemies are just like popping out of the ground.
50 meters.
Oh, who hit me with that?
Calling in reinforcements.
Dick.
That was a perfect shot.
Shit, like, why am I glowing?
Approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Right.
Threw it from all the way over here too.
Joining the fray.
Oh shit, there's a ship.
Oh, sweet liberty.
Got it.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
almost killed you guys over there.
Ants.
God, I'll blow you all up in one shot.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Get you
Wow.
if you're inside. I don't know if that counts if you're already inside.
It doesn't count.
I hit the wrong S.
That's
You leave a more free city than you found.
Be right back.
So Scott, we have movers coming at 9 a.m. Saturday, so I don't know what I'll need your help with or not. Trying to decide.
Well, just let me know if you need me, and if you don't, I just won't go.
Yeah, you have a truck.
I have my truck.
I'm just wondering if after they leave, if there's anything that we didn't get packed up, if you just bring that over and we take it.
I might not be home, depending on what time it is.
Oh, well, what time are you guys leaving?
I think 2 o'clock is when I need to be home.
Oh, yeah, we'd be way before that. We'd know.
Ooh.
This night does shoot really fast.
It has really fast.
It just... This next one is just a straight up eradicate, I think. So you need whatever you can take that'll blow up bases.
Mission coordinates logged. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Oh god. My camera like tweaked out.
Orbit
I need to
synchronized.
look before I step into a hellpod.
I was wondering why these missions are so easy. It's only level 6.
Yeah. We'll do the harder ones after this. We were just the two of us together. Who are we waiting for? You just start extraction, go blow up, and then head back to extraction. So,
sure. Alright, laser.
What's best for taking out bases? You said Patriot?
Patriot is good
Can it take out a base?
It's not great at taking out bases. I would recommend laser 500.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, thermite is pretty good against it. Thermite grenades.
You have to blow their shields off first? Or will it just eat through the shields?
It eats through the shields most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't.
Let's see. A wasp won't take it down, will it? It won't even lock onto it. I had a hard time locking onto it.
So, yeah.
A wasp will lock onto it, but it has a hard time destroying it.
I'll try the airburst rocket launcher, maybe.
I haven't tried that one yet. You know, just because I'm gonna try that too.
I'm just gonna throw things down for when we're ready to defend.
Did we lose Sputnik?
No. Hasn't picked anything yet.
Just a minute. Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Give me a minute. I'm making a sandwich.
Making a sandwich.
It's been a while since I've used the knight. I'll use that too.
Yeah.
I was just making a sandwich for me.
I think my car alarm's going off. Hang on.
One thing that was curious is why is the 4 times zoom or whatever it is that's on the lid pen 150 meters and a 10 times zoom only gives it an extra 50 meters?
That is a great question. That's actually a really good question. I don't know.
It's not my car, it's the neighbors, and they won't turn it off.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Oh, close.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands.
Calling down support.
Do not let them fall.
Oh, I can't even see it.
Freedom requires firepower. Requesting tech back.
What took that out? All the
Calling down a
lasers?
support weapon.
Heck yeah.
Outpost cleared.
Follow me!
All set to
We need one more.
Follow me!
Where is this disruptor? Disruptor, is it this?
North, 200 meters.
Yeah, it's there.
Reloading.
Calling down a sentry.
Oh my gosh.
Smell freedom to me. Requesting sentry. Calling down fortifications. 100 meters.
Marking location.
You must not allow our civilians to perish. Squid outpost.
Moving.
So there's two different settings on this airburst. There's flak and there's cluster.
May your extraction be swift.
I think
I
flak,
forget what the difference was.
flak can be used against aircraft and it'll be effective. I think.
Flak on the autocannon is extremely good against the abominations.
Flak is like a detonation type, right?
It's just all shrapnel.
Yeah, where the cluster is like a big group of it. It spreads out.
Follow me.
Show some hustle! Calling down a sentry.
I just wanted to see if it'll take out a base.
Helldiver, you are moving outside the mission area.
Only if it has armor piercing.
300 meters.
At least like medium.
Outpost destroyed.
Ow. Ow.
ILLUMINATE. Southwest.
Calling down a sentry. Their lives were in our hands.
You didn't warn me this was the end, Scott.
The end of what?
Who are you, S1 or S2? Whoever I'm following S2 now.
Follow me. How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Squids!
Dropping a pin. South, 200 meters.
Requesting sentry.
Outpost destroyed.
I am completely out of primary ammo. I gotta throw.
Requesting sentry.
Calling in extraction.
Dropping a pin. South.
Yeah, I really want to try this out.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Oh, you gotta go back? Who did that?
No, I'm just,
Just
calling
time?
it in. You guys are good.
Oh, okay.
I won't get on until you guys are ready.
Where's the base over here? Is it gone already?
It's just this thing.
Tagging map. West, 200
Terminal.
meters.
Oh.
Where's
There's a
the
chance to try to blow it up.
1 minute.
Hold position.
If you ran out of ammo on this thing fast.
Dropping a pin.
On the night?
200 meters.
Yeah. So are we headed over, or what are we doing? You doing this, Scott?
Light artillery.
T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Calling down a sentry.
ILLUMINATE.
Calling down a
Northwest.
sentry.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
There it is.
Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Don't leave.
Our
Nope,
citizens
we're good.
depend on you for their safety.
Holding position.
No one takes my freedom!
Hold position.
Come back here, ship. I'm gonna see if I can blow you up with this.
What?
Mission map updated.
Oh, incoming.
So what do you think will work on that guy? Flak or cluster?
Anything medium armor pen.
Well, I'm just talking. I got flak or cluster. Flak is for.
I
planes,
doubt either
right?
will work. That thing's more for crowd control than armor piercing.
Yeah, I took it down.
Heck yeah.
While I was getting attacked by a stupid voteless.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down supplies.
Requesting sentry.
Calling down a support weapon.
Say hello to democracy.
I think I'm close to you guys now. I don't know where I am right now. There we go.
Requesting sentry.
I need a team reload.
Yeah.
So got 3 minutes.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
The citizens of this city will thank you.
Now that was what I call a profitable use of resources.
Alright, I'm back.
Helldiver, the Super Destroyer is ready for your next mission.
So did you like the submachine gun? Or not?
The Knight's nice. It rips things up. It's pretty fun. Just.
Does it take down the voteless quick?
Voteless will take down fast, yeah, because it fires so fast.
What about the bigger guys?
It might, yeah.
It
Maybe
does a
an
decent job.
extra clip. So it just hits so fast. I'll give it another go. Need to change my armor though, because I'm not crouching or prone with it, so there's no reason to He's engineering.
One thing I haven't figured out how to do is to shoot like behind you while you're running.
You have to be holding a one-handed.
Well, the submachine guns are one-handed.
Some of them are.
All but one.
Are they?
The only one that's not is the reprimand.
Yeah, one-handed. That means I can hold a shield.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight.
All right, how high level do you want to go?
We must
8?
dare free our
Wanna go
galaxy
9?
from the affliction of
If we're gonna do 9, you may as well go 10.
Alright, pickles, great fish.
Start with 8 and see how we do.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's see, Remembrance is still closer to being done, so we might as well help that.
This operation will fuel Liberty's future.
I'm guessing it doesn't make much difference as far as map. It's probably the same.
They're all the same. It looks like you do the same 3.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Right. Just want to start down here and work our way up and back down.
Sure.
This little open area right there.
How much do the buildings get in the way of orbitals? Is it pretty hard?
I haven't really noticed that they've gotten in the way.
Yeah.
Or
Not
the
too
Eagles?
bad. Shit, I don't know what to take here. Take that.
Where's the shield? Guard dog, ballistic shields. That's the ballistic shield, right? There's the energy. Just for fun, take it. Or I don't need to take a backpack at all. I could take a wasp or something, or what did I take last time? The air burst. Bring in the flag.
Heck yeah.
Yes!
Why not?
It's thought to be interesting.
I am sure I'll regret it, but why not? How are you gonna do a shield with a backpack on your
I'm gonna
weapon?
I'm gonna drop the shield.
Huh?
I'm going to drop the shield. I will not have the shield. I will get rid of it.
Oh.
Replace it with something else. I'm just trying to think what would be good to bring to take stuff out. Should I bring lasers too, so we have a little bit extra?
Never hurts.
So instead of a backpack, I'll just bring another, what? Another gun, Gatling, autocannon. I don't know what will be good at taking these things out. I like rockets. We'll try it. It's a little different for me.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Now you gotta figure out how to plant the flag.
You hold down X, and then it'll give you the option.
It's just your
I like
drop.
that we can't move.
Same button is dropping.
Go now, Helldiver. Let our enemies take no step that is not hindered by the corpse of their comrade.
You're like Riverside of Tesla to your left. Watch out.
Requesting tac-tac! Tac-tac inbound! Requesting advanced weaponry! Calling down a sentry!
Couldn't take it out.
Square outpost! Requesting sentry!
That's the end.
Guys, post.
So now, why doesn't mine blow those up?
You're what?
My airburst rocket.
Because it's not explosive. Spear's really hard to hit stuff.
That was explosive. But it blew up too soon.
Should have wore the melee armor.
Have been launched.
Did I get thrown in near my stuff, or did I get thrown way far away?
No idea where you got thrown in.
Oh, back here.
50 meters.
Sending in an eagle.
Follow me!
Oh no.
Squid outpost.
Oh, I was hoping they'd say something about my flag I'm carrying. They just ran screaming instead.
Requesting orbital!
Throwing a laser down on this
Is that
face.
that guy above us?
Anyone?
Oh!
ILLUMINATE. West. 50 meters.
Follow me! Calling down a sentry!
Oh, I'm just gonna stab him with
Oh,
that.
crap! Got me.
Calling in
Thought I was around the corner from him.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched. Outpost cleared.
100 meters.
Way back to get it.
Calling down a sentry. Marking location, east. Cancel that. Objective located, east. Calling down a sentry. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Fucking pistol towers.
Reinforcing.
There's whatever those things are right now. The things that shoot us from the air.
The big space guy? Yeah, I got him.
No. The other one.
Oh. Where is he?
I don't know. Just flying all over right now.
We'll never destroy our way of life!
There's two of the Leviathans.
Have a taste
I'm all out of ammo on this thing.
democracy!
Or a resupply.
Reinforcing.
I'll get closer to you guys first.
Squads.
Requesting orbital.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Requesting tac pack. Requesting advanced weaponry.
I've got this one. I've got this one.
Ooh.
I've got this one.
Got something that can take it out?
Me?
Nope.
Well, if I could have some ammo, I could.
I mean,
Throw
drop some.
the resupply.
I've got this one.
Just throw a grenade inside.
I've got this one.
Mission is progressing.
I must say, flamethrower is not as good as I was hoping it was going to be.
Our citizens depend on you for their safety.
I've got this one.
Alright, I have no more ammo.
If you don't throw it in, I'm throwing it in all the way over here.
Well,
so you better hurry.
I'll throw it in. I want to throw it in where everybody is. I don't want to leave it out in the middle of nowhere.
If you had thrown it as soon as you said you needed it, it would be back already.
Just throw it when you need it, and we'll find it if we need it.
Yeah. It shows up on the map, so.
Well, I may not survive to grab it. I'm surrounded. Completely surrounded over here. Ah, run! Help me.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Follow me. Requesting sentry.
Come on, follow me, soldiers.
Follow me.
Another group coming. Another group.
Where's that resupply? I can't see it.
Inside there. You passed a ton of ammo in here too, though.
I need stims.
Requesting air support. Orbital inbound.
Heavy. Southeast. 100 meters.
Oh, this side too?
I've got this one. Illuminate. Southeast.
Calling down a sentry.
I've got this one.
Requesting sentry.
Oh my gosh, 2 hits and I was down.
I've got this one.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Gosh, 3 freaking mags to kill that guy.
Dropping a pin. Southeast, 100 meters.
Calling down a sentry. Liberty, save me! Requesting sentry.
Illuminate. West.
Throwing supply. Tagging map. West. Close.
Marking location. Illuminate. West. I got the terminal.
Where's that coming from? Oh, it's that thing.
How would you like to taste of freedom?
Engaging terminal. I've got this one. I've got this one.
I got the terminal.
Oh, okay.
I have nothing to fight that thing.
Me either. Might
There's 2 of them. Oh, there's 1 now.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't hit it, actually.
Oh, how'd you kill it?
I had just with my adjudicator.
Oh, sick.
I didn't realize I could hurt it.
Anything medium armor, then we'll hurt it.
Oh god, the 2 big ships are like right here.
Requesting
Let's see if we can take him out with this thing. It's worth a shot.
We can certainly try, yeah. Oh, I just fired it. Whoops!
Woo! I've got this one.
I think they're
I'm not anything else.
gonna move away.
I've got this
One right there.
Requesting orbital.
Okay.
I've got this one.
Engaging terminal.
Who fell down in the hole?
Requesting sentry.
Alright, it's on firing mode. Oh,
Too
too
high.
high.
I've got this one.
Fire again.
Calling down a sentry.
It's gonna be gone.
Yeah, I think
Try
it's
again.
it's too far. Okay. Alright.
I think it's too late. It's already past the building.
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe we can wait for it to come back.
Illuminate.
Nah.
Southwest. Far.
Oh, we can get the base, yeah.
I've got this one.
Come on, switch! Guns, for crying out loud!
I've got this one.
Engaging terminal. Requesting sentry.
I'm completely all cut off from you guys. I couldn't even find you after I grabbed my weapons.
Yeah, you're way over there.
Yeah, I went to get my guns and never could get back to you guys. Took off. So I've just been running from 3 striders, 1 million shooters. I mean, it's insane.
Engaging terminal.
Yeah, this airburst does nothing to the striders, so it's not even worth it.
I got the terminal.
We have to shoot the other one that's way over there.
Switch.
I don't think so.
No, guess not.
Alright, is there any big ships in sight?
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may.
Come on. Oh no, it's not a big ship.
Have a taste of democracy.
Alright.
Dropping a pin. East, 300 meters. Tagging location. Never mind. Northeast. Supplies. Northeast.
Illuminate.
There's the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sitting right over the extract. Oh god. Oh, he's kicking my ass. Oh my god, he is chucking me around.
Nope, got me too. It's like right above us.
I'm just getting top. Oh, there I go, finally.
Reinforcing.
Oh. Holy crap.
Calling in reinforcements.
Join the fray.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Down a sentry. Requesting sentry.
Helldivers never die!
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Tac pack inbound. Requesting
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
It's back.
Oh, jeez. Thing wasted me.
calling in reinforcements.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Squids.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
New mag!
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
Be right back.
Reinforcement budget depleted. Extraction complete.
Yeah, that's the last one for me.
Descent.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
This city will soon be a shining beacon of freedom once more.
Alright, have a good night.
you too. Good night.